creating automated content for YouTube is not just a modern strategy. It's an intelligent way to build a channel that operates continuously without relying on your daily presence. In this new approach, we will focus on how to transform creative processes into automated tasks that repeat like a continuous cycle. The idea is that you can consistently produce videos using free tools, well-designed templates, and a system that combines text, audio, and images without manual intervention. Here, you'll understand how to turn a complicated workflow into an efficient and scalable mechanism. The first step is to define the overall structure of the content you want to produce. Instead of thinking solely in terms of niches, we will see how to choose reusable formats. These formats can be narrated lists, micro-documentaries, synthesized stories, brief analyses, or thematic summaries. Each format should have a logical foundation that allows any new idea to fit seamlessly. Selecting an adaptable format makes it easier to create an automatable chain that works almost on autopilot. Once the format is chosen, we move on to designing the idea system. Instead of relying on inspiration, your computer will use predefined sources, informative pages, open repositories, thematic search engines, and concept generators. The goal is to ensure that ideas are always flowing into the template without you having to search for them. This initial flow is essential because automation feeds on volume and repetition. If you have a constant source of ideas, you will have a constant source of videos. In this second part, we will delve into the construction of the template that will bring automated content to life. For the system to function flawlessly, the template must be clear, modular, and flexible enough to adapt to any idea the generator provides. A solid template starts with a brief introduction that captures the viewer's attention, followed by a development segmented into blocks that can be filled with variable information without disrupting the flow. This approach ensures that, even if the topic changes, the structure maintains coherence and professionalism. Next, we define a set of rules that will guide the writing tool to produce coherent text. These rules indicate how many sentences each paragraph should have, how ideas should connect, and what narrative style will be employed. In this way, even though the content changes daily, the overall structure will always remain. This is important because YouTube favors uniformity in style, which helps your audience identify your channel more easily. Finally, we need to create a bank of reusable phrases and transitions. These phrases serve as automatic connectors that allow the script to flow even when the information comes from different sources. By integrating these repeatable elements, the system can generate more natural text and avoid common errors in automatic writing. When your template is ready, it becomes the core that allows the entire process to advance without manual intervention, facilitating continuous flow. With a well-constructed template, you can generate multiple scripts daily without worrying about consistency or quality. This approach transforms a complex process into a predictable task, allowing the system to produce stable results. Moreover, by maintaining control over the structure, you can always adjust details without having to redo the entire system. But now that the template is defined, we move on to converting those automatic scripts into narratives ready to be integrated into the video. This phase begins with the choice of a stable synthetic voice. The key here is not to find the perfect voice, but one that maintains uniformity across all videos. Many free tools allow you to adjust tone, speed, and intonation, enabling you to create a distinctive sound for your channel. Once the voice is set up, the system will take each generated script and automatically transform it into a clear, clean audio file with an appropriate rhythm to accompany the visual montage. The next step is to prepare the visual part. Instead of building each video from scratch, you'll create an editable template where the audio syncs with pre-selected images, clips, and transitions. This base project will serve as a mold. The system will only need to replace images or visual snippets according to the theme of the script, drastically reducing production time. The goal is for you to generate multiple videos without having to manually adjust each element. Once the audio and images are ready, both are automatically combined within the editor. The software will take the base timeline and place the content according to the order defined in the template. Thus, each video maintains a coherent, professional, and appealing style, even when you're not directly supervising the process. This method allows for precise work without repetitive efforts. Finally, you will see that automation not only speeds up production, but also opens up space for improving content. With a visual and auditory system already set up, you can dedicate more time to refining ideas, optimizing formats, and experimenting with new variants without sacrificing consistency. In this fifth part, we conclude the journey by focusing on the mindset necessary to sustain an automated content system. Technology can handle many tasks, but the vision and strategy depend entirely on you. Here is where you understand that your role shifts from being a creator working piece by piece to that of a director overseeing the complete operation of a creative machinery. When you adopt this approach, each module of the system stops being seen as an isolated tool and starts functioning as part of a continuous flow that operates even during your moments of rest. The first thing you must adopt is the discipline of improving the system instead of manually working on each video. This means reviewing the template when something doesn't sound natural, adjusting the synthetic voice if it feels robotic, or updating the visual structure if the visual rhythm loses strength. These occasional small adjustments keep your machine running with quality without the need to redo it. This way, you harness the power of automation without neglecting the essence of the content. As the system matures, you will notice that your tasks become more strategic. You stop worrying about editing videos and start analyzing trends, reviewing metrics, and defining the direction of the channel. This allows you to remain creative without burning out. And although not every video will be an immediate success, the automatic consistency will build a broad catalog that will attract views cumulatively. That is the true advantage of automating. Each piece contributes to overall growth without demanding hours of daily work. Imagine for a moment the freedom this gives you. Your system generates scripts, produces audio, assembles videos, and publishes them while you focus on new ideas or simply rest. In the end, mastering this process means turning your creativity into a tool that works with you and keeps your presence constant on YouTube. In this fourth part, we will delve into the optimization of the automated system, a decisive stage that defines whether your content can sustain itself consistently without generating bottlenecks. The goal is to understand how to fine-tune each module so that it operates like a gear within a larger machine. When the system starts producing videos smoothly, it becomes essential to review metrics and detect small errors that could affect the final quality. This continuous observation will allow you to correct details before they accumulate and harm the overall performance of the channel. The first point you should evaluate is the coherence of the generated script. Although the process is automatic, it is advisable to review some samples to ensure that the narrative style remains clean, clear, and consistent. A well-adjusted template avoids repetitions and ensures that the narration progresses with a natural rhythm. If you detect rigid phrases, confusing ideas, or abrupt transitions, simply modifying the original template will improve the rest of the scripts immediately without the need to edit them one by one. It is also important to analyze the behavior of the audio. Synthetic voices can change slightly depending on settings, so it is wise to ensure that the speed, intonation, and pauses remain consistent. Small adjustments in these elements can increase video retention. The same goes for the visual aspect. A poorly timed transition, an inappropriate image, or an overly long clip can affect the viewer's experience. Reviewing these variations helps you strengthen the visual mold without having to rebuild it from scratch. Continuous optimization turns a functional system into a solid rock. When each component operates precisely, automation becomes more stable and reliable. And the less you have to intervene, the more time you can dedicate to improving ideas, testing new formats, and expanding the channel.